Good morning. We are extremely pleased that you are here. We are extremely pleased that we are here. It is good to come together for the purpose of co-creating. Do you agree?
Yes.
Sound is good for you?
Yes.
I thought that's what we were hearing from you. More. How is this? 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 What about now? They are very, very picky people. No point in wasting words on ears that cannot hear. We thought today would be a good opportunity to do a telepathic seminar. You are knowing what you are wanting?
Yes.
Are you enjoying how desire evolves within you?
Yes.
Are you appreciating get ready for it? Are you appreciating the contrast that produces the clear desire?
Yes.
Do you believe that when a desire hatches, that it is achievable?
Yes.
Well, then contrast doesn't bother you a bit, does it? Because if you really get it, that when desire hatches, that it is absolutely, unequivocally, under all conditions possible for you to come into alignment with your desire, and that the manifestation of that desire will come fully into your view, then it never matters to you where you are. Is that right? Right? But if you don't believe, if you're standing on the downside of contrast, where you really know what you do not want, even though it has hatched what you do want, and even though it's a vibrational reality, in that interim before your vibrational reality comes into full view, where you can see it, hear it, smell it, taste it, touch it, we love you very much, behave a little squirrely. For the most part, you don't mean to be this way, but for the most part, you don't mean to be this way. But for the most part, you don't mean to be this way. You are dependent upon the what is reality for the way you feel. So if what is pleasing in the moment, you're having a party. If what is not pleasing you, you're having a different kind of party, a sort of pity party. But when you really get it, that you are the creator of your own reality, and that you came with the express purpose of sifting through variety and focusing desire into beingness. And when you really get it, that contrast helps you to focus your desire into beingness. And when it does, you have the ability to be it. Once you really get that, then you're free. Then you're free from the things that have worried you. You're free from the current things that are bothering you. And now you are on this path of never-ending, joyful unfolding, no matter what. Sounds good, doesn't it? Takes some practice, though. Do you know that you are vibrational beings, mostly? Do you know that you are vibrational beings, period? Do you know that everything around you is an interpretation or a translation of vibration? Everything. You see it because it vibrates, and you translate the vibration of it. You hear it because it vibrates. You smell it because it vibrates. All of your senses are translating vibration. Your emotions translate vibration. Your emotions give you an in-the-moment reading of your vibrational makeup. But in order to understand that, you have to understand that there are two vantage points from which you offer vibration. What you're thinking right now has you offering a vibration. But who you really are and what you really think right now is offering a vibration. Do you get what we mean when we say who you really are? You're looking around. I thought this was it. I know I'm not that one. I know I'm not that one. I know I'm not that one. This is me. This must be who I really am. We say it's part of who you really are, and it's an extension of who you really are. It's the leading edge extension of who you really are, but who you really are remains source energy focused. Do you get that? Hard to get, we know. Because you're so used to translating who you really are by looking around. Yep, this is me. You want to know who you are by what you see. We want you to know who you are by what you feel. We want you to know who you are by how you feel. When you are having a moment of appreciation, you're who you really are. When you're frisky, you're who you really are. In those moments of insight and clarity, you're who you really are. Meaning you are offering no vibration through your choice of thought right here, right now, that is hindering the full allowing of who you really are, the source energy within you. Some call it God. We refer to it as your inner being. This inner being part of you flowing to you and through you. You see, sometimes you think that you were source energy before you came into this body, and that you will be again if everything goes well. But we want you to know that that source energy part of you is always flowing to you and through you. Sometimes you think that you're separate from what you call God, and that God, apart from you, is evaluating you as a separate entity, as a doing good or doing bad entity. And it's not that way at all. That which you call God, that which is source, is flowing to you and through you because it is you. So when you're having a moment of great fun or clarity, when you're having a moment of great appreciation or love, that means that in that moment, there is no vibrational variance going on within you because you're not focusing upon some lackful thing. And in the absolute alignment with the source within you, you're allowing source to do what source does, which is flow purely through you. So the sales job that we're doing as we're playing with you here, especially in the beginning of this day, there are a few things that we really want you to accept from us. And we will do our very best to convince you. And usually we are quite convincing because our knowing is strong. You are vibrational beings. Most of you don't know it. You are told about your vibration. It's indicated to you by emotion. Because the larger part of you, you can never get away from. The larger part of you, you're not dead or alive. You are alive and alive. The larger part of you is always offering this vibration. So there's always a signal that's being offered. And you, as you are focused and conscious, you are offering a vibrational signal as well. So there is always this relationship between the two vibrational aspects of you, which are indicated by your emotions. The better you feel, the more aligned you are with who you are and all that you have become. The worse you feel, the more out of alignment you are with who you are and who you have become. And that really is all you need to know. Now, we get it that you get it. And you get it that we get it that you get it. In other words, we all get it that we all get it. In other words, you get it. We know that you get it. But practicing it is something else altogether, isn't it? Practicing it is something else altogether. And do you know why it's hard for you to practice this, to put it into action? Is because you have become one of many who de-emphasizes your emotions. You don't let your emotions count for much. You don't realize that anger really matters because it's an indication of vibration. When you are in your vehicle driving down your freeway and you're steering and you get off onto those bumps on the side of the road. Esther plays with Jerry with the bumps on a pretty regular basis. It always gets his attention. No wise person would ignore those bumps. In other words, when you're on the bumps, you're close to the bar pit. When you're on the bumps, you're either veering into the oncoming traffic or veering over into another lane. Those bumps are indicators to let you know you're not doing with this vehicle what you mean to do with this vehicle. So when you feel the bumps of negative emotion, it's an indicator to do something, but so often you don't. because it's entertaining to complain. Or because you're making a damn good point that someone needs to get. You're mad as hell and you're not going to take it anymore, and it's high time that someone else feels as bad about this as you do. There are all kinds of reasons, but mostly it's because you don't realize what's going on. You don't realize that negative emotion indicates resistance in your vibration. And resistance in your vibration means you're slowing down your vibration. And slowing down your vibration means you're not up to speed with who you are. And not being up to speed with who you are prevents you from being who you are, for feeling who you are, from manifesting who you are. But most of all, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to not be who you are. Why you put up with that defies the logic of source energy, we want to tell you. No one here can figure out why any of you would be willing to complain rather than praise when praise feels so much better. Why you would be willing to hate rather than love when love feels so much better. Why you would be willing to deprive yourself of well-being, of vitality, of clarity, of wellness, when wellness and clarity and vitality feel so wonderful. And we know you do it because you got a habit of doing it, and it's hard to break habits. You do it because law of attraction enables you. Now, we love law of attraction. Law of attraction makes the world go round. Law of attraction is what causes those of the same vibrational frequency to come together. Law of attraction is the most powerful manager ever imagined. Law of attraction says that which is likened to itself is drawn. Law of attraction is the bomb. Law of attraction is everything. Law of attraction is everything. But law of attraction will enable you to keep a negative thing going. Because if you're thinking a negative thought, law of attraction says, here's another one. And as you add that one, law of attraction says, and more, and more, and more, and more, and more, and more, and more. Because law of attraction does not focus you. Law of attraction responds to your focus. It's up to you to focus. It's up to you to decide. It's up to you to be determined. It's up to you to make a decision. It's up to you. It's up to you to focus yourself into the alignment with that which you are. Now, we're not trying to talk you into being more than you are. We're wanting you to get up to speed with who you are. Because we know that every little bit of negative emotion that you feel ever is for one reason only. Who you really are, because of all that you've lived, is vibrating at a higher frequency than you are allowing yourself to vibrate at right here, this red hot minute. We have enjoyed this interaction more than words can convey. This has been a delicious unfolding, and one of our favorites ever, in that there has been so much obvious manifestation on the heels of vibrational work of different people who have been in the audience. Haven't you enjoyed that? And don't you love knowing that manifestation is so close on the heels that you could call it instant manifestation? And don't you want to begin observing the manifestations, wanted and unwanted, as you reflect back the vibrational stance that you had going? Don't you think that this understanding is going to put you in the driver's seat of everything that's going to be coming to you from now on? And aren't you eager to offer a vibration, a thought deliberately, and then watch the manifestation that follows? Aren't you eager to let the universe show you how you're doing? And aren't you willing to embrace it, whether it's wanted or unwanted, as you then explore the details of how it felt while you were generating the vibration of it, and how it felt as the manifestation came to show you what you'd generated? Don't you love knowing that you get to create how you feel, because you get to create the thoughts you think, and that the manifestation will then reflect it back to you in real time? Don't you love knowing? Haven't you sometimes thought that what manifestations are down the road relationships, or down the road businesses, or down the road success, or down the road empires, or down the road improved bodily conditions? In other words, I want to lose 40 pounds. Well, hopefully that's going to be down the road. Because if you lose it today,